Wednesday or Thursday, but near the end of my freedom vacation with my family. And I want to give you a tip. The tip is go on vacation. We had the opportunity to get a really good rate on a resort because we agreed to listen to a timeshare presentation. Now, we didn't purchase the timeshare, and I'm not encouraging you to purchase a timeshare or not purchase a timeshare. But what we did do was listen to it to get the good rate. But one thing that stuck out in that presentation was the gentleman that presented the timeshare information to us talked about an American Heart Association statistic that people that go on vacation actually live 32% longer than people who do not consistently vacation. And people who vacation with their families form stronger bonds with their family when they consistently go on vacation with their family. And that's my tip, is to go on vacation with your family. For me, that has been something that was a tradition that I certainly held right here in this spot in Disney World when I was younger with my mom. And as the presenter was presenting, and as salespeople do, they play on emotional heartstrings. And the question he asked was, wouldn't you like to spend a little bit more time with your parents giving you some instructions? Because he was telling the story of time he spent with his father. He mentioned that while his father worked hard, very hard, there was one particular vacation where his father showed his love, not by necessarily saying, I love you, but by taking him on a vacation. And he didn't remember the things that his father purchased on the vacation. He remembered the time. Sure, my kids have gotten some things on this vacation. They probably won't remember the Harry Potter wand, and they may not remember the banshee and the cost of those things. But what they will remember is the time that we spent together. Because I have so many memories as we went through Disney parks, especially the things that were my mom's favorite things. She loved to ride A Small World. And when I was riding A Small World, I remember the time that I spent with my mom. I didn't mean to get on here and get emotional, but it's just such a real thing. We don't all have a lot of time. And so we need to spend some fun time and some time on vacation with our family. Even if that means you have to do some saving to sacrifice getting that time. People often say, or I've heard people say, is Disney World really worth it? And for us, it's worth it. My husband and I, 22 years ago this very week, we actually spent our honeymoon here at Disney World. And being able to see my kids light up as they go through the park makes it worth it for me. It makes it worth the time. It was worth the time when my mother was able to see her grandchildren as we continue to vacation at Disney, enjoy rides like A Small World. Or even if your kids are older and they're 20 years old and they get off a ride so excited and say, Mom, that roller coaster was the greatest. Those are the things that they will remember. Those are the things that your family will remember. So vacation with your family and try to do that consistently. And while you're saving, if you're not able to go right now, do some things locally. Walk through parks together. Do date nights with your spouse. These things are so important because our time is short. And if you get an opportunity to come to Disney, come to Disney. But if you just need to take a break in Florence, Alabama, take a break in Florence, Alabama. If you have the means to get to Florence, Italy, do that with your family. Just take the time to spend with your family. And as always, as my vacation ends and this Freedom Fun adventure comes to an end, there will be more Freedom Fun adventures. But I'll see you on the next day of the week that starts with the T, and it may be the end of the fun vacation. We'll get back to our regular scheduled program, and I will come back to you and share some more tips about building wealth, because wealth is health. And don't we all want to live 32% longer? So try it out. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.